Holy shit, what a journey that this chart has been. I'm ET Bear Flags, thanks for joining in. And it's been a long journey on this chart. Really, when I started getting serious about posting these videos, you can go and look where I'm trying to predict the top of the DXY. I was forecasting that it was coming soon. Why did I care? It was only because I'm a gold holder, and it seems to be inverse with gold, guys. Okay, so I've been watching that correlation for myself, and it's definitely correlated, inverse correlation. So, hey, it's important for me to watch this so I know, hey, should I order some gold? Should I not order some gold? What should I do? So, if you go back, and I'll leave some links in the descriptions. I did cover this quite a bit. I was calling for this thing to melt up out of this triangle, come back and hit this orange box. And I thought it would bounce, but it really didn't. And that was quite surprising. And it tells me that maybe the raising the interest rates is not doing what they want to do. Or a lot of people have some conspiracy. They're doing this Japanese, they're buying the Japanese bonds. I don't know. I would think that the FOMC meetings would have done a better job. But we keep printing the money over and over again. So shout out to Ukraine. I hope you like that. There goes my chance of getting monetized. But anyway, here we are. And so you see this monster. It was a bearish divergence breakout of what seemed to be a triangle type structure at the time. We were extended well over the moving averages here. What are we on here? We're on a 12 hours, so this would be considered like a 100 EMA, 100-day moving average here. We were very far extended off of that. Usually you see something like that holding as support. Really, no matter how you chop it up, we were extended at that point in time off of the moving average. Definitely a sign we need to pull back. So here we are. Fed Powell's blowing it, and here we are. So it's a fun game. We love to play it. One more high or one more low, and so since it's on a downtrend, it's only appropriate that we call, that we say, is there one more low? And so this is what I just love about my approach. I know I'm not the best trader, but here we are. We're coming into this point down here, and you see like these big movements in this chart. Let's just analyze this from a 12-hour chart. Actually, let's go down. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour is my general, it's a good swing kind of look. And so if we look at this RSI down here and we compare it with the price, we had a low. This is just, I can't believe I even have to make these videos, man. I know you guys are smart, but like the average person thinks that I'm like a genius on this stuff. It's hilarious. And so then you had a low here, and now you just have to ask, did we get another low on the RSI? Yes, we did. So there's more sellers stepping in or whatever. People are getting out of dollars, whether that's most likely because these morons are buying this whole inflation narrative, and it's, we didn't get a higher CPI, but it's historically high. It's terrible. It's crippling for the average American family, but that's not what Wall Street cares about. So there you go. You have one more right there. And so when I play these patterns, I used to get some of these that would be even. It would be all good, but you want to really see a profound type of a higher low. You want to see a profound one before you go on YouTube telling people anything. So that's not it. This is not a bullish divergence yet. So then how do you forecast the price from there? If you make the assumption, I'm going to go ahead and make the assumption that we do get one more lower low. So when I play these bullish divergences, when I used to play them back in the day, a lot of times what I would do is I would draw a trend line to where there was like a failed one. Okay? A failed kind of bullish divergence. In the case of a bullish divergence, we'd get a lower price here, but a nice big higher low on the RSI. That's not what happened. It's just not what happened. We're lower down here. That's not what happened. So what I always, if I'm going to look bullish, or if I feel like some sentiment could be coming in that's bullish, this is literally all I do. It works. I don't know, man. This is like, you're going to pop up here and get that higher low there. Just like that. This is the kindergarten special. I mean, a moron can do this, guys. This is long-term stuff. This is like over the next month, over the next few weeks, whatever the case may be, especially on the 4-hour. You want to, like, if you were like convicted that the dollar was going to go up, you would want to see that higher low there. But at the same time, this is where like I like, it just helps me with my general sentiment. You're most likely going to see like a bounce and then like come back and touch on this trend line somewhere in here. Okay, so I'm really liking this fucking this indicator here. My boy Bandemic basically saved my life. I was getting fucked up on the other one, and you know, when I was making my best trades, I wasn't using it as much as I was relying on in these past few weeks. I like this indicator, MTF S&D order block, and so if it was to hit that line, one level to look at would be right here, taking out this order block here at 104.43. Okay, now if this scenario doesn't play out and we keep spilling and we have a lower low on the RSI, then maybe we just break through this type of trend here and the next order block down could get hit. I'll hit the top of that, 103. My boy Honeycomb is seeing $99. This is really just day one of my analysis, so I'm here to just tell you right now, I don't think this is the bottom. This is the main point of my video. I'm not seeing really higher highs or higher lows on these RSIs. Nothing bullish yet, which is shocking, and that leads you to believe that the stock market and gold and Bitcoin could keep flying. It's quite shocking to see, but I mean, if you want to step out and look at a 12-hour chart, it gets worse as you go. 4-hour chart is really just, hey, you know, what's going to happen in the next few weeks, in the next week? What's going to happen? Are we at a low? Are we approaching a low? Dude, this thing looks like it's got to go down some more, man. So that's really day one of the analysis. You know, I feel like I'm better at finding bottoms if I'm able to have control and understand when the top was going to come. I got that. So I feel like I have this chart in that Ben Askren headlock right now. I mean, I don't know what else they're going to do to get the dollar up. The only thing I can think of is some sort of black swan event. The interest rate hikes aren't working. You would need like at least a 100 basis point hike. We are doing government spending bills to stop inflation. We are heading towards all the signs of a hyperinflationary kind of recession here, which has never been seen before in America, and it's quite shocking to live through. All the rich people will be in joy with their asset prices going up and up and up every year. It's you know, it's the wealth gap 101. That's what might be created. And this thing, unless this thing bounces, you know, a lot. Shout out to Honeycomb. He's saying somewhere down here, 199. We'll see. It's truly shocking that the federal monetary policy isn't working whatsoever. At this point in time, we just had the interest rate hike, which just maybe leads you to believe that the whole thing was getting front run, and you never know what can happen from here, man. So this is just a quick analysis. I'm ET. I'm out.